Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Heart Warriors Tarot. My name's Deanna and this is going to be your daily reading for Friday, November the 8th. The moon is in Aquarius today and I think it might be a half moon as well. I haven't actually looked, but I think it is. I have the Celtic Tarot here, which is quite a witchy deck, I think. It's supposed to be based on a druidic system, but I find it quite witchy, quite sorcery witchy. It's got that kind of energy to it, and that's the deck I felt like picking up today to do this reading with. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. These readings are for everybody, no matter what country you live in, what star sign you are. It's about how you relate to the title, the words I use, the images on the cards, and so on. Please do use your intuition and discernment. Everything else you need to know about this reading is in the description below. I'm going to chime my singing bowl. Let's take this moment to focus our minds, take a deep breath in, and think about what areas of our life we would like some advice and guidance on. I'd like to thank Great Spirit, our angels and guides, for being here today and guiding this reading for the highest good of all. Thank you. I felt like using my selenite today to activate the deck. I'm not sure why, but maybe that's relevant to some of you. If you've been wondering what crystal to work with for something, some reason or another, selenite might be your answer. It's a really cleansing crystal, but it's really good for raising vibrations, for lifting you up. It's a really good communicator crystal as well. It helps clear your throat chakra. It helps you think of the right words to say when you need to say them, and so on. It tunes you to the appropriate frequencies that are relevant to you. Okay, universe, angels, guides. There we go. First card out, Two of Swords. Let's see what the universe would like to share with us today. Two of Swords, Queen of Cauldrons, and the Justice card. And that's quite interesting because the Justice card in yesterday's reading came up right here as well. I'm going to take the card off the top for the overarching theme that colours today's reading. The Chariot. Beautiful. The Chariot is about moving forward. I may just cover this charioteer up a little. Sorry guys, I don't really want to, but YouTube and TikTok being the way it is, they might not like that particular card. Okay, the Charioteer is about moving forward. It's about ambition. It's about pulling together two opposing forces to make something work. And isn't that just lovely and appropriate on the tail of the US election? Pull together two opposing forces to make something work. That's essentially the theme, the energy that is overriding today's reading, which by the way is not about world events, unless you are specifically here asking a question about world events. It is a daily reading for your personal evolution. The Two of Swords here, first card down, suggests to me that there is an element of unknown. There is a sense of not knowing what happens next, not knowing what direction to go in, not knowing how to make the decisions that you want to make because you cannot see the way forward clearly. Your mind may not be very clear at this moment, and therefore you are asked to make your decisions based on your gut instincts and your intuition. That is how you move forward at this time. If you really feel you cannot do that, it's okay to not move forward at all for now. This card is also about stalemate. It's about these two opposing forces reaching a stalemate, reaching a point where they realize that neither is going to win and that they have to work together and find peace and resolution in order to move forward. So that's how we're beginning this reading. That is what the situation is looking like. The Queen of Cauldrons is coming to me as symbolizing a peace offering of some kind. She's holding up this chalice or this cauldron of water, although it doesn't look like water in there, it looks like light, but the cauldrons symbolize the water element. And I'm feeling and I'm sensing that there is this offering of peace, this gift. And with the Justice card right next to that Queen of Cauldrons, it's emphasizing the need for balance, the need to find equilibrium in an otherwise potentially chaotic or difficult or challenging situation. So that's essentially looking like the reading for today. I mean, you could actually apply that to world events quite easily. But in your own personal lives, if you've been struggling with something, then this is the message coming in today for now, around this kind of time, to find peace, resolution, offer peace, the gift of peace. If it's not peace, offer the gift of something else, the gift of listening, the gift of understanding, the gift of, I can see things from your perspective, at least the offering to look at a difficult situation with new eyes. I feel like that is what's needed. The Queen of Cauldrons is a lady who is very empathic. She has the healer energy. She is the counselor. She's the one who mothers and nurtures in a very emotional way. She's the one who makes the effort to understand everyone. She's the one who will feed the beggar on the streets. She is the one stepping forward here to make this gesture of understanding, of peace, of compromise, of love, of whatever it might be. There's a lot of balance here with all of these cards. The Seven of Chariot, you have the balance in the two opposing forces. The charioteer is the one creating the balance, is the one who has mastered the art, mastered the skill of reining these two wild animals who essentially want to go off in different directions. These two wild animals in nature do not necessarily see eye to eye, but the charioteer has mastered this ability to rein them in and help them focus on the goal that the charioteer wants to reach, and they are therefore working together because of this charioteer's mastery and skill. So there is definitely a message here with the Chariot card to master the situation, to find a way to diplomatically and professionally make this difficulty work, make this challenge work. The Two of Swords obviously is also about balance. The number 2 is always about balance, but this is very much about keeping your own internal balance, even as you do not know the way forward, cannot see the way forward, may not understand the way forward, and so on. And the Justice card very much is about finding equilibrium on a larger scale, maybe on a worldwide scale, maybe on a karmic scale, probably on a legal scale. There are things that need to be brought back into balance. And that is why you find yourself in the situation that you are in, because there are things that need to be brought back into balance. Okay, I'm going to take one more card for the advice and guidance that our angels and guides might want us to know about this situation. And do remember, this is going to be relevant to your personal life, okay? To an area of your personal life. It doesn't necessarily have to encompass world events. Okay. Let's just pop the charioteer back there with that crystal. She doesn't want that crystal on her. She doesn't. But I want algorithms to work for me. Okay, let's just give this another shuffle. Let's take one more card for advice and guidance. Advice and guidance, please. There we go. Look at this. I'm going to need another crystal to cover this beautiful lady up. I want you to be able to see her a little bit. This is a beautiful card. This is probably my favourite card in the deck. The Star is about hope. The message here is quite simple. Please have hope, have faith that things are aligning, that higher forces are at work to see this situation through to a better conclusion than you can at this moment understand. That is what the Star card is telling me. Look on the brighter side. Look at the situation optimistically, even if you see it as difficult and challenging. The Star card here is very much working with the Queen of Cauldrons. They are both doing things with water. The lady in the Star is pouring out water from 2 vessels. The Queen of Cauldrons is handing over light-filled water to the lady in the Two of Swords, imploring her to open her eyes, imploring her to please look my way and listen to what I'm trying to say, see things from a different perspective. That is what the Queen of Cauldrons is saying. That is what's needed in this situation, absolutely without a doubt. And your advice and guidance here is to be like the star, is to have hope, have faith, look on the brighter side, be optimistic, and practice some empathy. Practice some love. After all, if you preach it, you need to practice it. If you want a world filled with love and filled with care and filled with nurture, and you're aware enough to see that, you need to be the one to take the first step and make that offering to allow others into that same love, into that same nurture, and so on. That is the message coming through loud and clear. I'm going to turn more cards and a few rune stones like I usually do in the extended reading. If you're interested in that, the link is in the description below or in my bio. If not, have a lovely day and I shall see you tomorrow for tomorrow's reading. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.